Hi Capricorn, welcome to WillowOAK. I'm Olivia and I am going to do your reading for this coming week. So let's start by taking a card to find out what's leading up to this point, all right? And this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements to find out a more complete picture, or if this does not resonate with you. You have fork in the road. So what's leading up to this point is you had or have a choice to make. And typically, not always, but typically if there is a fork in the road, one choice is going to be better than the other choice, right? So I guess it depends on what you chose as to how things are at this moment. Okay, this is also what's leading up to this point. An ending. So it looks like potentially you chose an ending, right? Also, I would like to apologize for the noise if you can hear it. They're doing construction. They've been doing it for months, but I think it's going to be over within the next few weeks. Yay! Okay, now here, this particular card is an ending, and it says the end of a situation that brings relief, potentially sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, which is what I would focus on here. A weight off of your shoulders. Maybe the end of an addiction, potentially a melodramatic reaction. But the point is, whatever this is, you're getting rid of it. You're dropping the burdens. It might make you sad, but it's also the opportunity for new happiness. So yeah, fork in the road, you made the choice. And so this would be you creating this ending, right? Okay, so we're going to put these over here for reference. Okay, now let's get a card to, we cannot take that many cards, can we? Or can we? Let's see what we have. We have 4 cards. Oh my gosh, look at these cards. Okay, now let's see how things are for you this week. All right. Wow, kind of a mixed bag, but that would be to be expected, I think, because you are creating an ending, which means a new beginning. Here, I can see how this would be, looking in these 3 cups and not seeing the cup from the universe. You want to make a change? You did make a change. But that doesn't mean that there won't be some confusion or sadness, those sort of feelings. But it's what you do with it, right? Okay. And it looks like one of the reasons that you are going through this is because you want balance. You want balance in your life. And the outcome for doing this is beautiful. You have the sun, a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. You cannot get better than this card. And this card is one of the best cards in the deck. This is also a 10. That's a 10. This is a 10. And this is saying financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. This is a card where if you want to, you can leave a legacy for your family. So while having this fork in the road and choosing to end something might be emotionally challenging and potentially physically, financially, etc., bringing about some sadness, confusion, the end result is absolutely fabulous. You cannot get better than this, okay? So the decision that you made is, or was, a very wise decision, okay? Beautiful. So that's looking like how you're doing this week. So you might need to take a break, because this can be very emotional, as can this. But knowing that this is coming in, fabulous. Okay, let's get another card about how you're doing this week. How is Capricorn doing this week? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Space. This is saying that you have the space now that you want to fill, which would be perfectly understandable, make perfect sense. You created or are creating an ending to bring in balance, and you have some feelings of sadness. But you're bringing the Sun in, best card in the deck, and you're bringing the Ten of Pentacles, one of the very best cards in the deck. So now you're trying to figure out what you want to fill this with. You know? I mean, it's like the world is your oyster. What do you want to put there? Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get another card. What a wonderful beginning to this reading. Yes, I know that sadness, or potentially, confusion, even though there's a lot of clarity. I know all that can be going on, but you're creating balance in a beautiful, beautiful life. Okay, this is saying, you know what you want, potentially, right? And if you do know, see it in your mind's eye and be it in reality, okay? It is here for you, what you want. Like I said, you can see that. You can't get better than the Sun. Okay, let's see what we have here. This and that are true. This is saying there is more than one truth to everything. Okay? Which there is. It's all in the eyes of the beholder as to how you see something. Here, it's time for a beginner's mind, and it is. You're starting something brand new. So, that's how I think you should begin this. It's a brand new life, right? If you know what you want, fabulous. If you don't, definitely time for a beginner's mind. Start at the beginning and let it expand. And here you have the turtle spirit, which is telling you slow and steady wins the race. There isn't this grand rush to have everything done yesterday, okay? So let me scoot these over a little bit. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so that is how you are doing this week, which is fabulous. Beautiful, beautiful energies. Okay, now let's see what you need to work on, all right? What does Capricorn need to work on this week? Loyal heart. Anything else? And I think what this loyal heart is being loyal to yourself. Well, no, maybe not. Not from this deck. Okay. What does Capricorn need to work on this week? Making for sure that you don't allow yourself to stay in a negative frame of mind. Here, remember, it says by going through this ending, it can create sadness. And here, it's talking about, you know, looking in the 3 cups instead of the cup from the universe. You know, the sadness, whatever these challenging emotions are. So what you need to do this week is make for sure that you don't allow the challenging emotions to take control of you, okay? You control your emotions. Make for sure you feel your emotions. It's not the emotions, it's what you do with them, right? Don't let them control you, you control them. Have a loyal heart, and this, is have a loyal heart to yourself. Okay, let's see what came out here. Okay. This is the Page of Cups, and what they are doing is learning how to deal with people and have healthy relationships. So, because of these cards, I think it might very well be learning how to have relationships, healthy ones with other people, but with yourself as well, especially because of this card and this card. Be good to yourself as well. Learn about yourself. You're having this beautiful new beginning, right? And you need to fill up this space. Learn about what you want, about what makes you happy, about who you are. And you also have the Magician energy, which is telling you that you can create anything you want to create. You have everything you need. Okay, you have all the swords, pentacles, cups, wands. You create your future. And this even makes reference over here to this sort of thing, right? Act as if. So you create it. Okay, let's get another card. Well, if I can get him to shuffle. Yeah, okay. The heartache and loss. Which is what you are working through this week. See if anything else wants to come out from here. Okay. Power. You're strong. You're very strong. And you do tend to show it through kindness and compassion. Here it says stand your ground. And I'm sure that is meaning stand your ground, period. But also stand your ground when it comes to the emotional aspect. Do not allow the negative emotions to control you. You stand your ground and control them. And you have rest and rejuvenate, which I do think is very important to do during this time. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have balance. And I think that's important as well. You need to make for sure that you keep balance in your life. Okay? Because when you go through a situation like this, depending on all the variables, it can, if you allow it, it can let the emotions take over. Do not allow it, okay? Stand your ground. Be powerful. Yes, there could be heartache and loss, but you have everything you need. Take a rest and rejuvenate. Rest and rejuvenate. And what this is saying is just get away from everything. Give yourself time to do stuff that you enjoy. And if it's resting, rest. If it's meditating, meditate. If you want to take a vacation, take a vacation. Whatever it is that gets your mind off of everything. Because what happens is you will come back refreshed and ready to go forward. And so anytime during this process, if you feel overwhelmed, this is what you should do. Yeah, walks in the woods. That's actually something that I do. And it is so helpful and so refreshing. But yeah, okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, I think we should take one of these because when I took a card about what you should work on, you have loyal heart. Physical touch, it says. A tender touch can mean so much. So if you have somebody else in your life, and this is showing more of a potentially romantic, it doesn't have to be, but more, it looks more romantic, but yeah, no, it doesn't have to be. Physical touch is what I'm getting from this. If you have somebody that you love, it could be a romantic partner, it could be family, it could be friends. Maybe it's time for hugs, time to just be together, which will help you through this process as well. Your support system is the way I'm taking this. And at the bottom of the deck, it's saying, ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. And I think that's huge. Going through this huge change to fill this space with what it is you want. You know, ask for help. And hugs. I can tell you, I love hugs. Hugs mean a lot to me. But yeah, be willing to ask for help. Be willing to get together with a person or people that are special to you. That will help you tremendously during this time. Okay, beautiful. Closing out a cycle which is obviously not benefiting you, not healthy for you, and starting something beautiful, filled with the sun and very abundant to the point where you can be with everybody you love and leave a legacy if you want. And here's talk about creating. To me, this is like a key spot, okay? Creating what you want to put here. And that's what it's talking about you working on this week. Stand your ground. Do not allow the emotions to take over. Love yourself enough to be in control of your emotions. Learn who you are if you have any doubts. And use your magician energy. And any time during this time that you need a break, remember, you take one. As soon as you start feeling overwhelmed, then it's time to stop, take a break. Okay, let's get another card to see the outcome. I think we can see the outcome. But if there's any special messages about the outcome, how's that? The outcome is that beautiful. We got, I think, the whole reading done when we hit this spot. Okay? Creating an ending, dealing with the emotional aspect of it, making for sure that you're bringing balance in, having some of the very best, and one of the very best energies you could possibly get. And that's what you're filling your space up with. So yeah, but we're going to take a card or two to see if there is anything else. That the outcome has to say, oh, beautiful. Yeah. Okay. This is letting you know, and this is huge, nothing is wasted. Whatever it is that you went through and are going through is not a waste. Take that and turn it into wisdom, okay? And even that gives me chills. Turn it into wisdom because a few things. One, this will allow you, if at any time in the future that something reminiscent of this starts to come back into your life, if you have kept this as wisdom, you will be able to see it coming and stop it. If you don't want it, you'll know exactly how to go forward. And also, you'll be here to help others if you see them needing help and them asking for help. That's what turning that into wisdom will do. And that's what the vulture spirit's talking about. Okay? Let's see if there's anything else. Okay. Let spirit be your guide. Okay? That's beautiful. Do let spirit be your guide. You might very well know where you want to go. And that's wonderful. Let spirit help you. Okay? And here it's telling you, take the lead. Which, of course, you need to, because you are filling up this space. Okay? Now let's see if the universe, well, I'm sure they do. Let's find out, okay, what special messages the universe would like to share with you. All right? Okay. Okay, this is telling you you need to keep your eyes and ears tuned in, because there are going to be signs and synchronicities that are going to be coming to you. All right? And they are messages for you to help you go forward. It could be like repeating numbers in sequence. It could be anything. You're driving down the road, you hear a song, and then you go into a store and that happens to be playing, or you hear somebody singing the song, or you keep finding the same things, like you keep finding dimes. That's been happening to me lately. I keep finding dimes. So it can be anything, but what you need to do is kind of like following the breadcrumbs, right? Or the bunny trails. Look around you during those times and see the messages, okay? Because there are going to be messages for you. Beautiful card. Okay, let's get a few more. This is definitely looking like an impactful time for you. Being strong and brave. Taking this fork in the road and realizing that you needed to create an ending, which you did, or in the process of, and going forward and having this beautiful energy right here, right? Yeah, it's definitely impactful. And a few of the messages I'm getting from this make for sure that you do not allow your emotions to take control of you. You stay in control of them. Beautiful. This card is the very same as this card. So you have it twice. It's the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. This is going to be a very abundant time for you. So much so that you can leave a legacy if you want to, you know. It's lucrative, filled with love. It's beautiful. And I have goosebumps again. Beautiful. Okay. This is saying you do not need to stand guard anymore. Okay? You don't need to. Maybe you had to do it in the past. You do not need to do it anymore. You don't need to be defensive, protective. Maybe that's what this was about. Usually when I get messages from the universe, they will refer to the problem if there is or was one. And I can see that being here. No more having to stand and protect and defend. This card can be a very good card. It can be a very challenging card. But the way I am feeling about this card is you should not have had to take on this energy when you did. You might have had to. You might have needed to at that time. But not because it was for all the wonderful reasons. It's because you had to, because something was going on here that was not to your benefit. Okay? And you have the Page of Pentacles, which is a really nice energy. It is one where you want to start something new. You want to go forward, right? You want to start a new career opportunity. And you see the potential now to grow and manifest your goals. You're ready to up-level your skills. So that means training. Learn something new, which I am sure you will. All these cards, brand new beginning. And here, what are you going to fill this up with? It looks like you're going to fill it up with beauty, love, the sun. Make sure you take the lead. Keep your eyes open for signs and synchronicities. Definitely could leave a legacy and learn. And remember, take time out if any time during this it gets overwhelming. All right? Clear your mind. That way you can come back refreshed. I think this is a beautiful reading. Let's get a charm. Okay, I'm going to put that right here. Wonderful. Okay. The Eiffel Tower. Yeah. When they made the Eiffel Tower, if you've ever watched a video on it, it was a challenge. It was not an easy task. But it today stands beautiful. It's magnificent and tall and strong. And this is how I see this. Laying, you had to go through this, laying the groundwork and building something beautiful, which is you. Thank you so much, and I hope this reading helps. Have a wonderful week. Much love. Bye.